Okay, for project 126, all of your work is going to be in a portfolio, and the portfolio will be electronic, and it will be done in Canvas. So this is an ePortfolio. To get started, go up here to the upper left on Canvas and click on Account, and go to ePortfolios. I have one that's already created, and I'll share this link for you, but you are going to click on Create an ePortfolio. And you're going to have it set up with these sections, and each section can have pages within it. So on the left side are sections, on the right side are the pages within each section. So in this first section, you're going to have a title page. The section is called Home. You'll have a page called the title page. It's going to have your name, your course number, school name, project title. Okay. To create sections or organize them, you can click this link. You can rename them, move them, or delete them. But these are the sections you must have, and they correspond to each step of the design process. So you're going to define the problem, generate concepts, develop a solution, prototype it, and evaluate it. Okay. So within this section, this is going to be where your design brief goes. There's just one page for this section. This is an example from an old project, and the design brief is mostly created and given to you, but you do have to write the design statement. Okay? In the next section, when you're generating concepts, you're going to take the research and documentation from your notebook and put it into this section. We have a few pages in here. Decision matrix applies when you're doing a group project. This is not a group project, so you will not have a decision matrix for this project, but the decision is going to be driven from the person that you're making the charm from. So research would include researching what they want in the design. Brainstorm sketches are going to be your concept sketches that you have developed and showed to them, as well as your isometric sketch with annotations and dimensions and so forth. Okay. So again, this is your design brief. This is your research and sketches, documentation. Okay. In this next section, developing the solution, there's just one page in here, and these are technical drawings. Again, these are drawings from an old project, but you will take your CAD model and put it into drawings with appropriate orthographic projections and appropriate annotations and dimensions, as well as a labeled model that will include labels for parts and materials and so forth. This is just an old example. Okay? And for constructing and testing, this is where you can put a picture of your 3D printed model and a test report, which will go back to some of the requirements from your project rubric. Okay? And in your evaluation of the solution, this is where you write a brief report with any recommendations to optimize or redesign the solution. Okay? So just to review, you click on Account, you go to ePortfolios, then you create an ePortfolio with these sections, and within each section you create pages on this side. And when you first click Edit, you may have to click it twice to get where you're editing the actual page. Okay? So if you need to create more pages in here, you can add pages or rename them, and then you can edit each page with the rich text editor that allows you to insert media, insert pictures, to do formatting. Now, once this portfolio is set up where you have the shell or the outline, this is the link to your portfolio. right here under Portfolio Settings, you must check this box to make it public. That makes it accessible from the internet. Once you have done that, you can copy and paste this URL into any browser where you're not logged in, and then it's accessible on the internet. So you're going to take this URL, copy and paste it, and submit it into Canvas into this assignment, so that way I can access your portfolio. And the rubric for this assignment is based on the rubric that is given in the project. So you have two main rubric sections. There's your checklist, but you're going to be graded on the design process and on your model. And the rubric has three basic sections. You're either going to be basic, proficient, or advanced, and refer to this document for all the descriptions for your project. Okay? So no one should be in the basic category. You should at least be proficient or higher, and to be advanced will take some extra work to get into that category.